What's poppin'? Welcome back to the station. Welcome back to the channel. Y'all know who it is, your boy Ray G. You can find me on X at RayGQue. Let's talk ball, baby. Senior Bowl is over. Super Bowl is Sunday. The Combine is right around the corner. The NFL Draft just like, it's right there. It's right there. Every NFL head coaching vacancy is filled, so now we can start thinking about which one of these players fit one of these coaches, which one of these players fit these DCs, fit these OCs, coming out of the Senior Bowl, who's rising, who's falling. You know, I was sitting back. This was the first one that I hadn't gone to in a while, and you know, I can't remember one where coming out of the Senior Bowl, you know, there was just no locked and loaded certified riser like that. Somebody that you felt like really, really flipped the needle. And maybe that's not true. Maybe it just didn't come from the positions that we kind of wanted it to come from. Because defensively, Caleb Banks rave reviews. The linebacking crew, Oregon Kid, the Texas Tech linebackers, rave reviews. TJ Parker, rave reviews. Chris Johnson, cornerback. Caleb Hood out there. So there were definitely some positive overall views and vibes. You know, I was there when Puka was there for one day, balled out in practice and said, I'm going. I did enough. I was there when Tajay Spears, there was a run, I think I tweeted it out, Mike Tomlin, everybody jaw dropped. And you just knew that was a guy that was probably going to get some opportunity in the league. So coming out of that, rolling into the Combine, more people are locked in. We got 2 mocks, Zierlein and a 2-round mock by Matt Miller, and I'm going to run through both of them. I know you came here for the Matt Miller one. We're definitely going to do that. But Zierlein dropped a single mock, 1 round. We're going to go through it quickly. Just focus on the picks that may stand out a little different. You know, everybody's talking to some folks. I talk to some folks. I'll share that as we go through with the appropriate players. But, you know, this is where people are hearing certain things. It's interesting with the quarterbacks when we get to Matt Miller. So appreciate you pulling up. Appreciate y'all tapping in. I have a good time every time. Love the college game. Love the draft game. Do one thing. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you stick around. We have a good time every time. Help your boy grow. Subscribe to the channel. But let's pull it up. Let's go Zierlein first. Let's go Lance Zierlein. Drop this one. 1 round. We're not going to spend a ton of time on Mendoza. Yep, number 1. He's going to the Raiders. We got it. Arvell Reese, we'll see. We'll see if the Jets roll with Reese at 2. Cardinals go Spencer Fanu, tackle out of Utah. Titans go David Bailey, edge rusher. So for the most part, the first 4 picks here in some degree seem to be the consensus right now. Zierlein following that trend right here. All right, here we go. The first one. The first bomb drop pick. The Giants go Mansour Delane at 5. Now, I've done quite a few of these, and Giants fans are telling me it's got to be receiver. It's got to be receiver. Can't take Caleb Downs that high. You take cornerback 1 that high. Caleb Downs or Mansour Delane. Giants fans, which one would you rather have? The Browns at 6 go Carnell Tate. Scouted them all. Top 3 guys. Carnell Tate's my top dog. Number 1. No matter who's playing quarterback, it looks like it's going to be Shador. Carnell Tate, they need it. They need another receiver. They need somebody out there, so I like the pick. Commanders at 7. Keldrick Falk. I don't know. I don't know if I would take him that high, personally. So Falk at the Commanders, that's kind of a little shocker right there. This is Lance Zierlein. We got Jeremiyah Love, 8 to the Saints. Seen it, cool. Makes sense. Kansas City goes Ruben Bain. Would be crazy to have him. Cincy goes Francis Mauigoa, a player who I've seen higher. I mocked him a little higher. Goes to protect Joe Burrow. Bengals fans wouldn't be mad about that. Jermon McCoy. You know, a lot of people asking questions, asking about the knee. You take somebody that didn't play all year with the torn ACL that high. Dolphins need DB, so I guess they're like, it don't matter, yeah. Dallas Cowboys, my goodness. Caleb Downs. Listen, I'm here just reading the mock. I didn't mock it. I didn't make it happen. If he fell to the Cowboys, I mean, we are having a parade. You know, I can speak for all Cowboys fans when we have wanted an impact safety since Earl Thomas. You know, those couple of years of Roy Williams back there, hell, makes me miss Jeff Heath. They need a safety. That would be a gift from the NFL draft gods right here. Cowboys get Caleb Downs. Rams go Colton Hood. Little too early for my taste, but okay. Up and down Senior Bowl week, but definitely more positive that I heard than negative. Baltimore goes Caden Proctor. I've been killed mocking him in the 20s. Ravens, they got a big guard that can't block in Daniel Falele, and I hope you're hoping Caden Proctor getting taken his eyes with the Ronnie Stanley replacement. He's not going to play where Linderbaum was. Tampa Bay, Sonny Styles makes sense. Jets go Makai Lemon, got it. Zion Young, okay. First new name right here on the Missouri edge rusher goes to Detroit, helping out Hutch Beast this year. Avion Terrell to Minnesota, I like it. Carolina, Akeem Mesidor. This is a guy who absolutely improved his stock, you know. Absolutely improved his stock. He's going to be older. You know, they got to replace Brian Burns' production. You get him up there with Big Derek Brown, Akeem Mesidor. There you go. 20. I mean, at this point, Cowboys fans, that we're having a parade. Jordan Tyson. Wide receiver. This is the lowest I've seen him fall in any mock. 20 to Dallas. Now, I don't think they're going to let George Pickens test free agency, but even so, I mean, if he's right here, hell, trade back, right? Wow. Dallas gets Tyson. Pittsburgh goes Denzel. Boston, another big receiver. They already got DK. I don't know. Vega Ione to the Chargers. Love it. Philly goes Cassius Howell. Cleveland goes Caleb Lomu. So they go receiver and then tackle. Great draft. There's Caleb Banks right there. Senior Bowl guy. Stock up. Good stuff, Caleb Banks. Emmanuel and McNeil Warren. Yes. Very good. Very good safety. Buffalo grabs him. Niners go Sadiq. Kittle's probably out for the year. Caden McDonald goes to the defense in Houston. Ty Simpson to the Rams. We'll see. Casey Concepcion to Denver. Monroe Freeling to the Pats. And then Seattle. They went Gray Zabel last year. They go guard again out of Texas A&M here at 32. Okay. All right. Let's see what Miller was talking about. On the thumbnail, right? Mendoza 1, Reese 2. Chalk, same. Let's see if Reese is 2, man. Francis Malnoa. Now that we know the Cards got LaFleur, he gonna make it work with Kyler. Let's get the best lineman in the class. Francis Malnoa, there you go. Reuben Bain to Tennessee. This one just seems like that they just can't mess this up. You put him next to Jeffrey Simmons. I understand, make things easier for Cam Ward and free agency. Go get Cam a veteran receiver. You got DK, you got A. Manor. You're hoping Dayball can put some stuff together. Take a second round shot, third round shot, whenever y'all got some later day 2, day 3 picks. But just make the defense nasty. Simmons and Bain, man. That'd be crazy. At 5, Giants go Carnell Tate. Right here, Miller says, tape reminds me of Justin Jefferson at LSU. Whoa. I just did a film breakdown, prospect profile on Carnell Tate. Reminds me of GP George Pickens. Matt Miller says, Justin Jefferson. It's good. He's a good player. Giants take him at 5. It would be interesting to see what did they do with Wan'Dale Robinson. I'm just going to assume if you draft a receiver at 5, you didn't pay Wan'Dale $25 million. Browns go O-tackle. Okay. They say whoever's playing quarterback, whether it's this year or next year, we got to protect them. Spencer Fanu out of Utah. Commanders, there you go. Caleb Downs. There it is. Caleb Downs to Washington. It's just hard for me to believe, even with the history of safeties being drafted inside the top 10, and I saw people talking about you don't do that because when it comes to the 5th year, you got to pay this amount of money. I'm not letting them fall. I'm not letting them fall. I think that'd be a nice spot for him right there in Washington. I like the pick. Saints go Jeremiyah Love. Chiefs go David Bailey, so edge rusher again. The other mock, it was Ruben Bain. Cincy goes Mansour Delane, cornerback. They need defensive back help, but I've heard from Bengals fans they really don't want a cornerback. Jermon McCoy, back-to-back. Boom, boom. Dallas goes Sonny Styles. Love it. Love it. Yeah, Overshown needs somebody next to him, and Styles, again, former safety, just learning the positions, got the frame. I mean, I looked at all his impact plays from this past season, and there's just so much talent. Sideline to sideline ability. It can be a freak. Can be an absolute freak. No Micah. He's not Micah, but he's a damn good player. So a need for Dallas. That's a good pick if it works out that way. Colton Hood to the Rams. Another Colton Hood to the Rams. Okay. I didn't hear that he was shut down like that. He wasn't damn Darrelle Revis out there, but maybe enough. That's interesting. The 2 Tennessee corners. Damn, they're back-to-back. It's crazy. Crazy. Baltimore goes Jordan Tyson. Love the pick. Love this one. It's a good pick. Good fit. I like that. Tyson to Baltimore. That'd be a damn good spot. Him and Zay also kind of complement one another. You still got Andrews there at tight end, probably losing Isaiah Likely. Henry. Be a nice fit. Man. That's a good one. Bomb drop back. That's nice. Wow, this is the highest I've seen Brandon Cisse go. Corner out of South Carolina goes 15 to Tampa Bay. Makai Lemon, both mocks, 16 to the Jets. Compliment to Garrett Wilson, okay? Keldrick Falk to the Lions. Again, probably a much better player than I feel like I'm giving him credit for. I wouldn't be mad if I needed an edge rusher and he came off the board before the one that I actually wanted. Good player, but probably a really good compliment to Hutch. So much attention gets paid to him. There you go. Vikings, Emmanuel McNeil Warren. I like him. Physical. I like hard-hitting safeties, man. You know, I'm not effing around. I'm coming downhill and I'm laying wood. He does that. He does that. Instinctive, really good player. If Harrison Smith can stay there a little bit, you know, show him the ropes. Carolina, RayGQue. Now, when I mocked the damn guard to Carolina, they told the Panthers fans ripped me. Said, I don't know the team. I got Hunt. We got Lewis over here. All pros, damn it. They lost the left tackle, so what happens there? I think I had Vega too. Maybe there are other priorities. Maybe tight end right here for Carolina. TJ Parker to Dallas. I don't know. I don't know what the players on the board. Again, it's the post-Senior Bowl mock, right? It's the post-Senior Bowl hype. I don't know. Let's see who else is on the board. I don't know about this one for Dallas. Pittsburgh goes Avion Terrell, so they just go with another playmaking type cornerback, kind of fits Pittsburgh's mantra. I don't know what Mike McCarthy wants to do There's Caleb Banks, riser, steady riser. Caleb Banks, riser. Kenyon Sadiq to Philadelphia, man. Shit. We'll see what happens with Goddard, but Sadiq and Philly, you know, if you're going to lose Goddard, that's a nice rookie to have. Try to step in and fill in. Good player. Denzel Boston to Cleveland. Okay, Browns fans, so you got one of two things here. This one, they went O-tackle and then receiver. I believe it was, I got to scroll up. Who was it? Spencer Fanu and Denzel Boston. Or in the other mock, it was Carnell Tate. And who was Zierlein's? Caleb Lomo. So the other Utah tackle. I think Browns fans would probably be like, "Hell, give me Tate. Give me Tate and Fanu." Right? Interesting. Denzel Boston right here in Miller's mock. Zion Young. There we go. Back-to-back first-round nods for Zion Young. Got to take notice of that. Casey Concepcion to Buffalo. Makes sense. We've mocked that before. Lomu to the Niners. I get it. It may not be, I think, with the offensive line, the state of the offensive line, and there you go, the heir apparent to Trent Williams. You got to figure that out. You got to protect Purdy. Blake Miller. The second Blake Miller I saw in round 1 over the last week. I don't know who had the other one, but Blake Miller goes to Houston at 28. Monroe Freeland, there he is. It's too damn big. 6'7", 315, you're going in round 1. And you played in the SEC, it's as simple as that. You got some steam, you're probably going, as long as you don't go to the combine and fumble around out there, you're going round 1. Anthony Hill, linebacker out of Texas, there you go. Sneaks inside round 1 to Denver. Coming in this season, he was a top 10 pick. Cashes out in New England, love it, great pick. Malachi Fields, another Senior Bowl riser, 32 to Seattle. I don't know. What do I know? They're 32nd. They've, according to this, they've won the Super Bowl. Let's go through round 2. Caden McDonald to the Jets. Jeremy Bernard to the Arizona Cardinals. No, thank you. No, thank you. Not at 34. No, thank you. No, thank you. Way too high. Caden Proctor, 35 to Tennessee. Okay. Akeem Mesidor to the Raiders. I like that. That feels a little more appropriate. D'Angelo Pons. So here the Giants go Carnell Tate, and then they go corner on the other one. They went corner back at pick 5. Dylan Thieneman. I like him. I picked him in round 1. I picked him maybe a little too early. Houston gets him here at 38. Thieneman and Petrie. Nice. Jake Galladay, linebacker. Whew. Boy, him and Carson Sweshens are in the middle for Cleveland at 39. That's nice. What Kansas City do? Kamari Ramsey, my USC boy, at 40 to Kansas City. Okay, he's got to tackle. Go get the ball, but he ain't got no interest in tackling. Come on, Kamari. Peter Woods all the way to the second round. Falling, Peter Woods. Okay. It's interesting that he's got him this low. It's interesting that he's got Peter Woods this low. I haven't seen Peter Woods this low. But the Cincinnati, okay, I'd feel like a steal for the Bengals. Think they went corner in round 1 and then Peter Woods here. Since he go corner round 1, I think they did. Zierlein, I think they went and helped Joe Burrow on the line. Let me see what they did. They went to lane. Second guessing myself right here. Appreciate y'all being here. Hit the thumbs up button. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let's go. Antonio Williams to the Saints. Come on, Matt. Omar Cooper to the Dolphins. Ty Simpson to the Jets. I like Antonio Williams. Injuries, right? I like Omar Cooper a little better. I like that fit in Miami. We'll see what the offense looks like with Slowick. We'll see. I mean, Olave's not the perfect model of health, and you just drafted another receiver coming off an injury just when there are other ones available. I just don't understand it. The Jets, Ty Simpson, sure. I think this is more appropriate than round one. Baltimore goes edge, LT Overton. Bucks get CJ Allen in round 2. That's a player that's always kind of in round 1. So they went DB round 1 and then still double back and get a linebacker here. Our Mason Thomas, edge rusher from Oklahoma, goes to the Colts. Eli Stowers goes to the Falcons. Kyle Pitts gone. Lee Hunter, Senior Bowl riser, goes to the Vikings. Oh, yeah, this O-tackle from Arizona getting mad hype. A lot of steam. Goes to the Lions at 50. Abney, the corner out of Arizona State, goes to the Panthers at 51. Christian Miller to the Packers at 52. I like that. Zachariah Branch, 53 to the Steelers. They taken round 1. Didn't they take Boston? They went Boston. They just loading up on receivers. What they do? Thought they went Boston, right? No, they didn't. They went Avion Terrell. So I go Terrell and Branch. Okay. Dominique Orange, tackle out of Iowa State, goes to Philly. Prignon, guard out of Oregon, goes to the Chargers. Of course he does. What does Jacksonville do? Keontae Scott, home run pick, Jags. Keontae Scott. This gives Travis Hunter some life to stay on offense, right? But man, what a pick. That's a nice pick. Bears go AJ Halsey. You got Brisker. You've got age stuff with Kevin Byard. I like Halsey. Niners go Logan Jones, center out of Iowa. Jadarian Price. Here we go. This is big. This is the first time in a mock that I've seen where one of the industry analysts have placed a running back in round 2. And a running back is Jadarian Price out of Notre Dame. And it is not the same thing as what happened in, I believe it was 2008, when Darren McFadden and Felix Jones both went round 1. And then back in, what was it, 05, when Ronnie Brown and Cadillac Williams, they both went round 1, running backs from the same school in the same year. But these guys are going to come off the board potentially 1 and 2. RB's 1, Jeremiyah Love, and RB2, Jadarian Price, the 2 Notre Dame guys. Talented backfield. Woody Marks is nice, but man, every other play, he's lipping off the field. Price goes to the Texans. Gabe Jacobs. I've watched some of him the other day. He's good. Very good. Buffalo gets him at 60. Jacob Rodriguez. There you go. Rams need linebacker help, and he has helped his stock. Athlete, right? Out there playing linebacker. Chris Bell, wide receiver, going to Denver. He tore his ACL last year, 6'2", 220. Elijah Surratt, wide receiver out of Indiana, goes to the Pats. And then Seattle goes this guard that went at the end of round 1 in Zierlein's mock. He goes at the end of round 2 here in Matt Miller's mock. So, there it is, 2 rounds. Miller. What the big thing that I'm seeing, consistent at least across both of these, was the big Senior Bowl riser was like one of the biggest players out there, Caleb Banks. Right? Banks went round 1 both of these joints. That's good to know. That's good to know. Zion Young, Denzel Boston, Caleb Banks right there, 22. So his stock is that. I mean, you get a 6'6", 340-pound D tackle that can move, that's healthy. Come on. And Vita Vea with better length. Come on, man. He didn't play. People didn't know what to think. This might be a guy that's even higher after the combine. So that's good to know. And this wide receiver hype with Carnell Tate, with Makai limit is real. So I'm going to put together my stuff, positional ranks. I'm going to start with the receivers probably this Thursday. So appreciate y'all pulling up. Appreciate y'all staying tapped in. Again, hit the thumbs up button, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out Jay Rich and I every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 a.m. on the Wake Up channel, Wake Up with Ray and Jay. Appreciate y'all. Draft season is here. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.